So you created a document in Word and you'd like to make it more accessible to students who might be using a screen reader. So let's look at a document and see what visual clues will need further explanation.
Okay, so we've got these headings.
If we click on them, we can see they're in normal text, so they will not be read as a heading. Also some lists, so we'll need to fix those. We have an image which they won't be able to see, so we'll have to give it some descriptive text. We have some links here which will be read as gibberish, and a table. These are things which we can see, but the screen reader won't recognize. Let's begin with a few guidelines which will make your document easier for everyone to read. Use sans serif fonts. Serifs are the small lines at the ends of characters. Our font size should be size 12 or up. Don't crowd your text. Make sure your line spacing is sufficient. Black text on white paper provides the best contrast. Instead of having to go through this checklist every time you create a document for your students, set up a style called accessibility. You begin by clicking on the Styles pane. And click on the New Style button. Label this Accessibility. Select a font, which is sans serif.
Leave it at black text.
Select line spacing, space and a half or double space. Now click on your document.
Select all.
Click on the accessibility style you created. And now everything changes to your sans serif black text, line and a half spacing, 12 point or above. Now you have a style you can use anytime you want to make a document easier to read. When you take text in Word and make it bold and increase the font size, you're not really designating it as a heading. It looks like a heading, but it's not read as a heading. To do that, we'll have to use the presets for headings in Word. So let's place our cursor in the title and click on heading 1. Heading 1 will be the first heading. Does it matter which heading you use? Yes, it does. If we use the headings in the correct order, the reader will create an outline for the students and they will be able to navigate through your document using arrow keys. And the subheadings under heading 1 will be heading 2. Subheadings under heading 2 will be heading 3. And the subheadings under heading 3 will be heading 4. You have to put them in order so the screen reader will read them in the correct order. Another advantage of using the heading styles is that Word creates a table of contents for us. Click where you want the table to be. Go up to References in the menu bar. Select on the first icon, which is Table of Contents, and then select one of the table styles. Make sure you use the automatic options, not the manual options. And then it makes the table for you. By using the heading styles in order, Word can create a table of contents for you, which is a bonus for you and all your students. Lists or columns created manually using tabs or spaces will not be read correctly by a screen reader. Instead, use the icons for tabs or lists in Word. Just select the list and then go up into the ribbon and either select the bullet icon or the numbering icon, and you have some choices of what kind of bullet you want or how you want to set up your numbering. So just select your list, go up to the home menu, select one of the list icons. Always use one of Word's style icons. Create columns, lists, or headings. Now, any images will not be seen, so you will have to describe them with alternative text. So let's go to our deer image here, double click on her, and that will bring up the Format Picture window. Click in the Layout and Properties icon, click on Alt Text, and in the description box, type in a description of the deer. Deer head, wearing glasses and sticking out her tongue. Remember, any images will need to be described for the reader. When the reader reads a link and it's just the address, it's going to sound like gibberish. So we're going to replace that with some descriptor text which will tell our student where this link will take them. First, select the link text. Then up in the menu under Insert, click on Hyperlink, and it brings up the box, Edit Hyperlink. And in the box at the top, it says Text to Display. Select the part that you don't need, the HTTP stuff, all the way to Blackboard. Collaborate. We can keep that. Collaborate, yeah. And delete the rest of it. Okay, Blackboard, Collaborate. So I'm going to say link to Blackboard collaboration webpage. Link to Blackboard collaboration webpage. Okay. Now your description of where the link takes the student will be displayed instead of the address. But clicking on that link will still take the student to that address. Table headers are like headings in that they help with reading order and navigation. We'll also want to describe the table for the blind student. Click in the header row, select the header row, click on the properties icon, click on row. In the box that says repeat as header row at the top of each page, check it. Then go up to Alt Text. In the description box, you'd like to type a description of what the student will find in your table. Grading rubric. Describing points required for letter grades, percentages. Grading rubric describing points required for letter grades, percentages. Okay? Table headings will guide the screen reader, and the table description will tell your students what information they can find in your table. So if you use Word presets for headings, columns, and lists, and then you remember to give written descriptions for your images and your links, you should have a document that is screen reader friendly.